Bonjour tout le monde. So by this point in your first week, we are now Wednesday, you have already received some feedback from your first assignments. So I wanted to do kind of a midweek one announcement to make sure to remind you of a few things and to also give some additional feedback about the pronunciation assignment that we had. So first, you will often see that that I will leave comments either in the rubric or in the comments section of your assignment. Sometimes they're written comments, sometimes they're audio comments or video comments. So make sure that you're listening to those comments because that way you can receive the feedback that you need.
Très bien.
Voilà. This is just an example of the type of comment that you might receive. So make sure that you look at those comments so that you can get the feedback that you need to improve in the different aspects of this class. The second thing is with MindTap. So in MindTap, you only need to be doing the activities assigned to you on the days that they're assigned. So MindTap proposes a lot of different activities. And I don't assign all of those activities because you would hate me if I did that. It's a lot of activities, and in past terms, I've learned that it's just too many activities for the intensity of this class. So I only assign selected activities. When you go into MindTap, by default, it probably shows you this list form. When you click the icon to the left, that is the calendar, you'll see the activities that are assigned for that day. By the way, the activities that I don't assign, well, they're actually given to you as practice activities at the end of the module. You'll see them in the calendar on MindTap as practice activities to help you review for your tests. So I wanted to talk really quickly about some pronunciation for the activity that you did. So we have here two verbs, être and aimer. So we have nous aimons, vous aimez, ils aiment. Now you notice how when a word ending in a consonant is followed by a word beginning with a vowel, this creates what we call in French a liaison. The sound is different as a result. So we have nous aimons, vous aimez, ils aiment. With the verb être, you'll see that we don't do this for the tu and the il. So it becomes tu es, there's no z sound. Il est, again, no z sound. But here we have vous êtes, and there's this z sound. Now this is different for different consonants. We'll cover this more in the future. Also for the pronunciation of the numbers. So un, it's this nasal sound in the back of your throat. With the R's, it's going to be trois, quatre, treize. It's this, again, kind of guttural sound, almost like you're spitting something out from the back of your throat. And then the words treize, it says, have this same sound. Ez, te, ez, se, ez. For the letters, remember that it's going to be ka, ka, y, Y, Z. Now, if pronunciation is difficult for you, and it is for a lot of people, especially in French, because French is a very different language phonetically than English. So if this is difficult for you, there's a few things that I recommend that you do. First, you can practice using the videos that you have in Canvas by just repeating what you hear and trying to refine what you hear. But another really cool and easy technique is using a vocal recognition. And Google Translate actually has a very good vocal recognition. I don't usually recommend using Google Translate for anything, but for this case, it actually works pretty well. So if you write in the detected language as French, and then the translation language as English, and you press the microphone, un, Un, deux. Voilà. You can see how it will recognize it. So there's a little bit of a lag right now because of the video recording, but it'll recognize what you're saying. And so if it doesn't recognize it, that means that it's a little bit difficult for it to understand what you're saying. And that's a useful way to help you with the pronunciation. All right, well, that's all for this mid-week announcement. Don't forget to sign up for your virtual meeting classes. We have one today at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, and the next one is going to be on Friday at, I believe, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. The information is all in Canvas, in the announcements, and in the modules, so make sure that you sign up for the class that you want to come to. Merci beaucoup, et à plus tard.